All right, folks, we are back, ready to kick off this matchup between SYOPS and SapphireKelowna.com. Best of 3, and curious map selections for both of these teams. It'll be Cobblestone and Overpass with a tiebreaker on Inferno if necessary. SKDC selecting this map, Cobble. SYOPS selecting Overpass. So as a result, with SKDC picking this map, you immediately see SYOPS taking CT side. And coming off of Skyfall is SKDC with Wabbit picking up that opening frag. They're going to come storming, it looks like, through Connector, and they're going to make moves towards the A site. Smelly forced to back off with his teammate Vice, who are trying to defend the site, as Vice is able to get one before Els drops Smelly with that headshot from his pistol. But Vice, look at the defensive play there from behind the rock.
Nuts.
And which rock is that, Launders? Is there a call out for this rock?
Big
rock.
But we're calling it Vice.
We're calling it Vice, as he is doing damage from behind that rock. But now he's stranded on the A site. And curiously enough, Sapphire to Kelowna is coming at him at A. B is open. They could rotate back and plant. Plenty of time to do so. But Els is going to force the issue with his teammate onto the A site. So now it's a one-on-one. And Vice, can he get the ace? There it is. What? Oh, are you kidding me? The ace with the 5.7 and the... No, excuse me. It's just the chest armor.
Oh, my God.
So good. And picks up the pistol round. And they really needed that because this is a CT-sided map. You don't want to give up T-side pistol to SK on their map pick.
May that rock forever
that was
be
nutty.
known as Vice Rock.
Seriously, that is Vice Rock from now on. We're calling it right next to the tree and the telephone pole.
Nuts. All headshots.
All headshots, and here you have SYOPS investing in a scout and 4 FAMASas. Meanwhile, not really that surprising to see SKDC going with 3 Tech-9s. So they're going to come rushing over towards the A site, actually. Is they're actually in mid and potentially going to come up the ramp. But they're all grouped up together as Vice with that FAMAS is in the back of the A. Actually, he's just above them. Oh, look at this lurk. Look at this lurk. He knows they're coming. He's not going to fire a shot until he has the opportunity. He's going to drop one. That's Elige. He's going to come around the corner and find a second onto Wabbit. So it's brought down to Els and Skansington, who's got his Tech-9. Take it. Look how far you can get that shot off with a Tech-9. He's able to get one. Only 2 dropped by Sapphire Kelowna, but SYOPS sewing up the round with their guns.
So we call him that Vice Boost? No, Vice Boost, Vice Rock.
Yeah, I would agree with Vice Rock.
Vice Rock.
It sounds like an 80s metal band.
Yeah, dude.
Vice Rock opening for Poison at the Coliseum.
That's awesome. Yeah, and yeah,
the
SK
fact that SK was able to get that plant, they're able to buy now, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And Skyfall, just like the Bond movie.
But they actually bought armor last round, so they're just big spenders right now.
They really are. I mean, heavily investing in this round as they have the bomb on their backs. Els in control of it with his teammate Ocean. They're kind of split up right now. As Sick. Ooh, dropped by Els, who was just above him on the stairs. He's going to sync up with his teammate Ocean. They're going to make a play on the B site. It's going to be up to N for J with his trusty 5.7 to connect. Ooh. He's able to get the bomb carry with that headshot, but Ocean going to collect it and get the plant off. Vice, again, in a clutch situation, one-on-one, and he's got a kit. Plenty of nades to work with, but Ocean not even going to mess with the bomb plant. He's just going to take him out with his AK and then get the luxury plant after the fact.
Mm-hmm. So that kind of forced by there, I think with one player buying armor, one of them must have been light on something, but they ended up making it work. They got the after plant, which is only $300 extra for Ocean, but they come away with a round, and now SYOPS is on a save. And this map is pretty CT-sided, I'd say. I'd say 11-4 CT-sided, if not more than that, but it depends on how well you play it. And with SK starting on T side here, coming away with a round this early is really nice for them. especially after getting aced on the pistol.
Aced on the. That's got to be demoralizing. And on the flip side, it fires up your team. You know, when your teammate pulls off an ace, Lunders, I'm sure you know, as your comp CS player, when your teammate pulls off that sick ace, it just gets you fired up for the next round, doesn't it?
Yeah, dude. It feels like he bought you guns the next round.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's all right, guys. Next round's on me. As there you go, Skansington gets the 180 turnaround, and the carnage is out. It's brought down to just 9 by 9 by 9 by 9 by 9 by 9 ad nauseum. He's got 1 kill on the round. He's up against 4 terrorists still remaining. Bomb planted over at the A site. But curiously enough, a lot of them are wounded, but shooting through the vent there is Skansington. Gets himself 2 on the round.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, a back on a buy, but this is a famous buy for Sick and X9 and Smelly. I mean, I think they want an op. I honestly would save. Yeah, it's actually a double save here off that loss, which is really rare to see that early.
Smart, or I don't know, maybe overly passive play by SYOPS. I mean, take a look at their money. They probably could have bought, but it definitely would have been a light buy. So it probably is the smarter play here.
Good stack though.
Oh, Wabbit connects with that shot. He's got 2 on the round.
Oh, Wabbit, the eco killer.
Just a massacre by Wabbit. He gets himself a 3K. Easy entrance into the B site. So now it's up to N4J, who's down to 4 HP. And, of course, Vice, the hero from the pistol, immediately wiped off the field of play. This is a good lurk by N4J. Gets himself an easy piercing headshot on the L's. Can likely collect himself the gun.
I think he knows.
Actually, no. Yep, there's Elise is still lurking there, making sure he can't pick it up.
This is good positioning by him. Oh,
looking for the shin shot. Can't quite connect as N4J backs off, but they know where he's at, so it should be a quick hunt. He shouldn't be able to survive here, and there it is. Wabbit closing it out with a 4K. Nice round by him. Els, he gets the final kill of the round.
Yeah, Mikos are no joke. I mean, they ran into 4 players at B, so that could have been a big problem for them. Now SYOPS are going right for the auto sniper. I think that's the absolute right play. Wouldn't even be surprised if we saw a second up, but instead it's going to be an M4 buy. And yeah, man, a lot less silence. A lot less silence than M4s these days.
Yeah, it really, you see 1 or 2. It's almost like now that's the situational gun. If you're comfortable having less bullets and you're more reliant on accuracy, stick with that. As Skansington, through the smoke, gets the headshot on the Sick. But brought down to 13 HP in the process. And now he's looking for a second frag and finds it on the N4J. Such great control of that AK from distance. Just dropping him from over top of that fountain as Els is looking to find one over on the steps, but Vice responds. Ocean, a little bit of hop over top of the molly. It's 4 on 2. They've got control of the B side if they decide to move in quickly as Ocean decapitates Vice and brings it down to just Smelly with that M4. He doesn't last long. Skansington, a 3K on the round, and SapphireKelowna.com lays waste to that auto sniper.
That was devastating. If he stayed backside, he could have easily got 2 kills. But he tried to, like, that was just him not being super familiar with the map, trying to run backwards into the back area, and then just getting caught out of position. And obviously, I think it was Wabbit or Skansington hitting that nutty shot on him, just putting that round to bed. But that's devastating. Back on a save, gonna have to save 2 for an auto sniper on CT side. I mean, that's just huge.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, do you think it was a waste investing in that auto sniper, Lars?
I mean, now, yeah.
I guess hindsight is 20/20 in all things, including Counter-Strike. As on the save, SYOPS is able to get 1. It's on Wabbit. Sick drops Ocean with the Deagle shot. Brings it to a 3-on-3, and Vice with the shot. He's going to try to find a second on 2 Els, but now it's a 2-on-2. They've got the bomb in tow. They're trying to move in the A site, but it's basically like crossing no man's land. It's like trench warfare in CSGO. Such a long path to cross. Is Sick, though, controls his AK just enough to take out Skansington, but extremely wounded himself. He's brought down to 14 HP. Meanwhile, his teammate down to 13, and that nade drops him to 10. Lunders, there is a combined with like 40 HP in this game right now.
Yeah. 3 players, 40 HP.
42, I think, is what it is.
Legion.
No, 41, excuse me.
Very talented player. Is on the alert. 15 seconds. Could get both kills right now. Why did he do that? I don't know why he did that.
If he had kept walking, he probably could have knifed him and then get the final frag with his gun.
Yeah, or he could have just shot him from there. I don't know. I don't know why he jumped out with his knife.
Is that one of those situations where you just see the honeypot and it startles you so much, you're so excited, you blow it?
I guess. I don't know what he was thinking. I think someone might have reminded him of the clock or something, and he just got maybe a little panicky. But he didn't know what the second guy was, so that was a problem for him. But, oh, Elise just stabbing Wabbit, who jumped off in front of him. They smoked themselves out of B. I think they missed that smoke. Maybe they...
Oh, that nade lands right on Ocean shins.
Yeah, a lot of early damage. I mean...
Oh, Sankson. That's a tough name to say. I think I've been calling him Scansington. Sankzington. I think we've all established that CSGO players just troll caches by picking the hardest pronounceable names possible. As look at 9x9, he's able to get 2 in a row on. Oh, and there's a third onto Elige. Picking up a big round win for SYOPS to tie it up. And they really need to dig their feet in because Sapphire Kelowna has 4, and this is an extremely CT-sided map. They don't want to give up too many more.
Yeah, I think they could be okay. I mean, if they can really get this auto sniper to work properly, I think just by sticking them at the back of site right off the bat as opposed to trying to get like an early pick or something like that. I mean, they really just need to stick him in the back of B. Once they get him back, they escort him back there at the beginning of the round, and they have one player watching the draw. It's so easy to get kills from there. So I don't know. Now that he's definitely all the way back there. Oh man, X9 just naded himself. A nade that did 50 damage to the other team last round.
Dick was trying to thread the needle onto the stairs there with his M4A4. Does a little bit of damage, but gets wounded himself, forced to back off. This is a crucial round. You take a look at the economy. Obviously, Sapphire Kelowna will be on the save if they lose this, but you know, curiously enough, SYOPS might be as well. The only one who has bankroll is X9, who has 4,800. The rest of them flirting with right about $1,500 a piece. Not enough for a CT player. Wow. Sank!
Oh.
2 taps in a row. That is so sick. And speaking of sick, he is able to get Wabbit there. But SKDC has control of the A site. They're going to get it planted, and here comes the rotate. Sick down to 1 HP. He's probably going to be the point man to try to get a little bit of intel and throw his life away in the process. But still 4 alive for Sapphire Kelowna, largely off the back of Sank's entry. That was so sick, those 2 AK one-taps.
That was crazy. I think he spray transferred the second guy and just got like the first bullet on him or something.
It might have been. It was so quick it was hard to even tell. But regardless, very nicely played as Ocean gets the headshot on the X9 right in the back, and they're on the hunt here looking for the remaining 2 CTs. And for Jay trying to hang on to that expensive auto sniper. They're coming for him, though. He finds Ocean, and there you go. That's a lead with the headshot. Sick with 1 HP, and he's going to be the one to survive. What are the odds?
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he couldn't get the auto sniper, which could have totally turned the tide of this game. But managing to save the M4, a huge save regardless. His armor, a kit, a nade, a flash. All right, it's an extra 1,000 on top, 2,000 of the armor, and then 3. That's like 5.3K he saved. So that's a big deal. Now going into this round, he'll most likely die if they try to commit to something. But hopefully he can drop some guns. Now they're still looking at a 9.6 half best, and that's not very good at all.
No, so. Absolutely not on this map. Extremely CT. What? Wow. Sank continues the carnage, and he's doing a little bit of a wiggle, a little shimmy shake, because he is feeling it right now. He's brought down to 21 HP, but those 2 frags just really allows his teammates a lot of leverage to open up on the map. That's a lot of ground to cover for the remaining 3 CTs because this map is so widespread, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely it. I mean, You can. Oh man, they're already in B too.
It's going to be up to Sick. He's the only one really capable of contesting this. He's got that M4. But shot in the back by L's, looking the complete wrong direction, and our man Vice. We got the pistol ace. Going to put up a last stand, and he's able to drop Wabbit, but runs right into Sank, who's got 3 on the round. He is really heating up as he's got, what, 15 frags, 2 assists, 7 deaths, leading the server in kills right now.
Yeah, if they can continue to hit those entries, it's going to be a huge problem for PsyOps, who do have like really good aim. I mean, I scrimmed PsyOps. Well, we scrimmed them on Cash, I think, and they were really a surprise to us. We had never played them before, and they were playing extremely well. So, no doubt that they have the aim to do it, but I think SK using the map to their advantage pretty well, and just taking advantage of the fact that they can really hit those entries.
Yeah, kind of entering into the sights at will at this point is Wabbit using the op like a surgeon as he gets 2 back-to-back. Vice still alive, last man standing again for his team. He's got a better weapon this time, though. He's in 4A4 Griffin as he's able to pick up 1 frag, but as the bomb is planted, he's kind of stranded, looking to hopefully hang on to his gun. As you take a look at his team's economy, extremely broken. Meanwhile, Sapphire starting to gain a little bit of ground in economy, but not too much. As
this will be the round if he doesn't get any exits, but it's definitely going to favor them if they don't let him save it.
He's able to go down and get 1 more before he's taken out by Wabbit.
Yeah, it matters and it doesn't. I mean, Sapphire already have a solid half. PsyOps are going to look to make the best of this half. I mean, the half isn't over, so that money can run out. But at the same time, it's just I think PsyOps are more worried about putting rounds on the board above anything else, obviously.
Yeah, it really is a good point. I mean, right now, PsyOps is just trying to salvage as much as they can of the half because it's already a bad half for them.
Yeah.
As X9 is actually going to connect from distance onto the bomb carrier with that headshot. But that's the only frag they'll pick up on the round on the Eco Rush. And SK sitting on 8. I mean, realistically, I don't know if PsyOps will be lucky to get 1, maybe 2 more in this half.
Yeah. Oh, man. Smelly 0 and 12.
Rough go of it to Smelly.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good. Wow. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, SK are fast playing them, getting away with it. Their like splits are doing a lot of work. They're just able to enter B pretty much freely. And look, they're just answering with a stack right now, which I really, really like. They got to gamble to get around. But man, if they don't hit those entries.
Oh man, Sank continues the damage for his team as
Wow.
he takes out Vice from distance.
Are you kidding?
Ooh, I like this Sank guy. He's another 3K for him. He's had several multi-kill rounds, top fragging in the server, 23 and 7.
Els, Ocean, Wabbit, Liege. They are. I don't know. Is Sank on their team now?
If he's a stand-in, he better sign this guy right now.
Yeah.
Let me check the roster, actually.
I have the worst memory mess.
You and me both, Launders. I forgot that Hayes was on Mouse Spaz. He'll never forgive me for that.
That was a write-off. Oh, now stacking the wrong site. Yeah, I think stacking B one more time might not have been the right call, but who's to say on a stack?
I mean, it's really a guessing game. You just hope that you guess right. And unfortunately, they've left poor Sick all on his lonesome against most of the terrorist team. That's 4 of them. They're going to move into the site. He's got his trusty 5-7 candy apple, hoping to do some damage. I don't think he has all the... There, now he knows that they're coming into his site. And unfortunately for him, he's not able to pick up a single frag as they get clean entry. The bomb will be planted. 9x9, he's able to get... Or excuse me, X9, he's able to get 1 and finds himself an AK. Picks up a second. He'll be looking to save this gun. Retreating quickly, only 6 HP. And it looks like SKDC... they're just content to hold on to their guns, the AWP and the M4, going into the final round of the half. And Smelly's on the board, Launders.
Hey.
Hey!
No, I like going to the T side. I think PsyOps can hit entries just like SK. I think they can abuse a passive CT setup. I mean, SK don't play passive themselves, so I think if we take a lot of the aim duels, I mean, it seems like SK are coming out on top. Maybe it's because they have 5 rushing outside on T side and they're going up against you guys. Maybe it's the M4s that aren't really working out too well for PsyOps. I feel like at these distances, the silence, it can really make a difference. As compared to the A4, because it's just a little bit more inaccurate, and I think you really feel that from long range. I've seen some of these shots from PsyOps just not connect at all, and I don't want to say it's because they don't have the aim, because I've seen them hit some crazy shots before.
That's a good point. And with the distances involved on this map, the smaller clip might not matter so much, as Els opens up the round with a headshot on the end for Jay, and his teammates contribute. That's Sank adding another. Down to Smelly, who immediately goes down to Sank when that's the op in his hand, so that investment not paying off. It's just another convincing round win for SKDC to close out this half.
And for Jay says SKDC science thanks.
Absolutely should at this point, so I mean, really, at this point, Launders, regardless of this pistol round, SKDC should be able to win this map. Am I right?
Yeah. I think the only thing, though, is just that the map isn't played so much. Like if even though like SK, I mean, apart from the fact that these players aren't on the same level, the map isn't played so much. So sometimes you can like really prep for a map, and like it's a map that, like one of these new maps that you think you're ready for it because you scrimmed some teams, they played a certain way, right? And you're feeling good, you stomped all these teams, and then this one team that you come into in another scrim or in a match or something just comes out with this different way of thinking about the map. And since it's a new map, the map is changing all the time, there could be way better ways to work the map. And so if they do end up just playing like that, then maybe they get a few rounds, and again, you can break the economy of the CTs pretty easily. Like we've seen PsyOps have to save like half of this half. So, and especially considering that you basically need you need some kind of scope to defend as a CT on this map. But that's given PsyOps a lot of benefit, and we do have to obviously factor in the individual skill level and team experience of both these guys, as you're trying to allude to.
Yeah, so they're taking their time a little bit between halves, perhaps. And curiously enough, it's actually PsyOps that's all readied up. Sapphire Kelowna taking a little bit of time to wait on Ocean and Wabbit to ready up. And regardless, we'll see Overpass. And, that's the thing. Do you think we'll see PsyOps as prepared as Sapphire has obviously been for this map? Or do you think it's more of just a skill disparity and not necessarily a map preparation issue?
I think SKR definitely feel like they're prepared because they picked it. I don't know if they would have picked it versus another team, but I assume they would have. Like, I assume like they just think they're good at it. I doubt they got that much scrim practice. I mean, I know I scrim in the same place they do, but they're gonna have to play this map this season. Maybe they got better scrim practice for this map, but I doubt they played that many scrims on Cobble. But I'm sure they feel somewhat prepared if they chose it.
I would imagine the Cobble scrims are probably already come by.
Yeah.
As Ocean and Els are able to combine and get one each. Smelly, though, trades out Els. And Smelly, he's trying to make up for last half. He gets 2 to start out this pistol round. As Elise, though, peeking from behind the pillar, is able to drop in for Jay with that headshot. Brings you to a 3-on-2 scenario. And here comes Sick with the bomb in tow and Smelly. Going to try to cross no man's land into the A side, but unfortunately dropped by Wabbit from behind.
Oh, and from Vice.
Vice, so good. That rock is OP. Somebody needs to nerf that rock.
Nerf the rock, please.
It's a big-time pistol round win there.
And there goes the map. I mean, now I'll say it.
Pretty much. I mean, that's probably all she wrote. Because SKDC, hopefully 2 more rounds, then they'll just be on the doorstep of winning this map.
Yeah. They're on CT's side. It's really hard to get an eco round on this map, especially on T side. We've seen it happen on CT if people don't clear angles, but on T side it's tough. So much distance. So, rotates are so long, extremely hard to fake.
You're able to get one. That's L's. As Vice, he's been the LMS quite often for SYOPS. He's got his trusty Tech 9 in his hand, but that's a Liege with his trusty P90. He's getting 3 on the round.
Actually, the rotates aren't that long. Actually, the rotates are pretty quick because that connector. But going from like the back of B to A is tough.
It depends on your position. I mean, if you're kind of in that connector, like you said, it's pretty easy to rotate between them. If you're at the back of either site,
yeah,
it's a long way to the other site.
Yeah, it's like the entirety of Dust 2. It's like spawn to spawn.
And here we go, starting the anti-eco round in the second half. Or excuse me.
I'm not sure why they stack B so hard. I guess they could just rotate over.
There's Wabbit in good position to pick up Vice coming through the smoke. But X9, Johnny on the spot, gets the trade out, and Lee still got his trusty P90 in his hand. He's going to find 2 and a third. The spray control so good with that P90. Gets the final headshot on to Sick. And poor Andrew J is going to eat a nade right on his toes from Sank. So SapphireKelowna.com handling the business, getting 3 in a row off of the back of that pistol round win in the second half.
Yeah, SYOPS with like very little money, didn't even think twice about buying. They're gonna. I mean, well, they've got an insurmountable lead at this point, I think, and they're gonna move on to a map that they chose. I'm sure they just are. They feel like they got screwed having to play overpat or having to play Cobble. Excuse me. I'm just assuming, but. And for that, I think that they won't be too upset about the fact that they lost. I don't really think that they thought that they could. Getting snubbed is not fun, but at least it's not on a map that you thought you were good at.
Yeah, it might be a little different if this were Dust or Inferno or... Yeah. You know, even a nuke, like if you're on the tougher side, you don't take it so hard.
Mm-hmm.
But... You know, SKDC obviously going to sew this map up. Their map pick, and they'll go into Overpass SYOPS map, hoping to answer and force the tiebreaker, which, interesting enough, would be Inferno, a much more traditional map. We're not really used to seeing it this way. Normally it's the flip side. You see this map or, you know, Overpass as the TB, maybe.
This is the heavy artillery right now. Elysian Ocean.
Oh, Ocean, no! The Negevs are real. We got to watch these guys.
Yeah. Who's going to get the first kill here? Ocean in the drop.
Oh, he's in perfect position.
They're both in the drop.
I like the setup, launchers. This is next level meta. Actually, Ocean's going to move. There's the first kill to a Liege with the Negev as Wabbit picks up Sick with his op shot, and Ocean is just going to go full-on rushing with this Negev. He's going to flash, come around the corner. He's on the hunt for some terrorists, looking to do some damage. There it is. He picked up Vice, and the final kill goes to Ocean and is Negev. He wins the Negev battle, 2 kills to 1 against Elige. But Sank, the hero of the map for SKDC, 27 frags, respectively for him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, you don't buy a Negev unless you're winning a lot, but it's actually pretty strong gun.
Let's see if we can actually bring up the stats for that game. I think we should have them available. There you go. So the stats for the first map between SKDC and SYOPS on Cobble. You take a look at Sank. The ADR is so good. 139.5. That is disgusting. 3.75 KD.